Hi guys, it's like 2 days later since the bacon cheeseburger egg rolls. And I would give them, I would say a 6 out of 10. I mean, they didn't give me a wow factor. They tasted like bacon cheeseburger with an egg roll. I don't know how to explain it. But it was fun making it. I don't have a recipe for it at all. I got it actually just off a few videos off of YouTube. Now, before in the past, I've made the Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. Now, those were good. The hamburger one, I probably won't make that again. It didn't give me a wow factor. So, but nonetheless, it was fun. I ate it and there we have it. So it's 2 days later and I really, that day I filmed the egg rolls. I was really tired that day and I tried to do the whole video in one evening and it didn't quite work out well. So it went a little something like this. This is sparkling water, my new soda. Well, I've been drinking sparkling water. Who are you fooling, girl? It's been a long week, guys. And I'm tired. I am tired. My goal, whatever. I stayed up late last night and I got up early this morning. Yeah. And the only thing I want to do at this point is just relax and chill out. Did I say that already? I think I may be repeating myself. Let me get some sparkling water. And so I don't know why I always say that, so whatever. Yeah, my mind was all over the place. And I think I was just mainly mentally and physically exhausted that day. So I couldn't even think straight. And don't mind my my toothpaste. I have a zit right there, a pimple, whatever you want to call it. And I put toothpaste on it to dry it out, to, all that jazz. So ignore that, okay? Okay. That's just real life stuff, okay? I'm not one of them girls that get on YouTube, full face makeup. You know what? I'm just a regular, normal, down-to-earth chick. That's not me, okay? I show you, just me. That's just how I've been all my life. So I'm not gonna change who I am just for YouTube. Not gonna do it. Anywho, so I got a couple of things I want to talk about. I've been in this reflection mode. Like now I can breathe a little bit, relax a little bit. And I'm just reflecting on a lot of different things in my life. And so there's a few things I want to talk about. I don't want to take up too much of your time because y'all know I can ramble. Okay, I can ramble. So there's a few things I want to talk about. I write notes because I'm telling you, I'll tell you later on why. I've been writing notes because, Lord, aging is exciting, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? So many changes are happening in my life. And not only the divorce, moving on my own and all that, and getting my job back, my body's changing. And I got about 1.5 years before I turned 50. Wow. And when I say my body's changing, sorry men, if men, you're on here, stick around because this is something that every woman goes through. Your mom, your sister, your aunt, your grandma, and maybe you can learn something, and maybe you can be a little bit of a support or have a little bit more understanding when your female family members are aging and going through menopause. Too much information, but it's a part of my life. Whew. I don't even think I'm maybe a year, not even, I don't even know, into this menopause thing. I've been having night sweats, day sweats. I'm not going to say mood swings. Yeah, I'm not going to say mood swings. I haven't really experienced mood swings. I think because with everything going on, I've been like on cloud nine. So my mood's been in a good place. But one thing that I have noticed about my menopause recently, guys, is my memory. It's kind of like, I don't know. Sometimes I end up saying things and I'm like, where did that come from? That makes no sense to the topic we're talking about. So hence why now I write notes just to keep myself together. I am going to go see a doctor. I do need to make an appointment to go see a doctor for the menopause and just for a checkup and all that jazz. So I am going to do that, but I also am going to look up online and try to find like some remedies, natural remedies for menopause. I'm not a pill popper. Never have I been a pill popper. I normally let my immune system do its job. And I think that is why I don't really get sick. I learned just for myself, I learned that medicine, like over-the-counter medicine, I would say, usually doesn't, it just pacifies the symptoms. And so it, pacifies it for you, and it kind of weakens your immune system. So I decided to build my immune system because your immune system is there to fight off those foreign things in your body. So I allow my immune system to do its job. If I get sick, I'll take, drink plenty of fluids, get rest, honey, tea, just kind of things like that. Now, if I get too sick, I will take some over-the-counter medication. Not a problem. I will. I'm not totally against it. I totally understand. But just for me, I'm just not a pill popper. So I know when I go to the doctor for menopause, they're going to try to give me this pill or that pill or that pill. Well, your girl's going to come in with some research. I'm going to have some 411 for that doctor. And and maybe if something works better for me, then hey, I'll do it. But nonetheless, it's real. Okay, I could be sitting down like right now and just bust out in sweats, just temperature, boom, just so hot. And it's like, I need to buy another fan for my living room too. Need to buy another fan for my living room. Let me write that on my list because y'all, it's real. That way I don't have to continue to keep moving my fan from my bedroom into the living room. So fan for living room. You see how I have to write things down? Because my memory, ooh, child, something else. I know there are some ladies that are subscribed to the channel that are older than me and more experienced than me. And we learn from one another all the time. And I can learn from you too. So if you've experienced like memory, I wouldn't say memory loss. I don't know what it is. Cognitive, whatever it is. See what I'm saying? What have you done? If you've done something natural, leave a comment down below. Help a girl out, okay? Please, thank you. Also, with menopause, another thing I want to say is with menopause, I hear that women tend to gain weight as well. And that is something I really don't want to do. I'm big enough. I don't need to get any more bigger than I am. So I've been thinking about trying to make better eating choices in my life. Now, when I first moved into my apartment, guys, I'm going to tell you something. I was just mindless shopping at the grocery store to the point where I was buying things that would spoil before I eat it, before I had the opportunity to eat it. And I think that the reason why I was buying so much food was because living in my van, I could only buy so much. And so now I had this big refrigerator and it looked empty. And I was like, oh, child, we can't have no empty refrigerator. I've been wanting this and this and this and this and this. And I was buying all this stuff. And then eventually it dawned on me. It's like, Abiyah, girl, slow your roll. Slow your roll. You cannot eat all that food that fast. Stop going to the store, okay? Stop going to the store and just buying stuff. So I've been doing that for the last, I want to say 2 or 3 weeks. I've been doing that. I would only go to the store with intention, and I would write my list, and I'll have my list, and I'll get what I need on my list. And on my chalkboard there, when I run out of items in my refrigerator or my pantry or anything like that, I'll write the item on my chalkboard to make sure that I replace that item. That way, I'm just not going to the store just buying stuff. Also, I've been bringing my own lunch to work. Yes. So I want to start doing just a little bit of meal prep, not too much, not big or anything, just a little meal prep to get me through the week. And I've been doing that pretty well for over a month now. There are days, I do order out, and that's okay. I deserve it. I work hard. I deserve to treat myself sometimes. There's nothing wrong with that, but I can't and I won't do it every day, especially if I have a goal of becoming a homeowner. I gotta save the money where I can. And that's one way that I can save money is make my own food. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Okay. I'm trying to get all this in because it's daylight still outside. You guys can see me. So I'm trying to get this in before it gets dark outside. And we're going to get it in because Abiyah gets things done. And that's just what it is. And another thing that I've been thinking about since now that my life's a little bit more calmer and I'm starting to get into the groove of things and putting a lot more focus on this channel. And I'm trying to come up with a schedule for my videos, okay? So I'm thinking that I want to do 2 videos a week, okay? And the days that I picked are Wednesdays and Sundays. Is when I'm gonna do my best to try and release 2 videos a week, Wednesdays and Sundays. Now I said that's an objective and that's a goal of mine. I'm gonna try my best. I can't guarantee it, but if not 2, you will have 1. But my goal is 2 videos a week, and we'll see how I'm able to manage that. So back to the reflection topic. I've been reflecting on some things about the last time I lived on my own. And I didn't even know that there was a such thing as like an empty nester syndrome or empty nester depression. I didn't know that because when my son relocated to Minnesota, he finished his senior year of high school in Minnesota, and the whole topic of why he went before he graduated from high school. Yes, my son moved to Minnesota, relocated to Minnesota at 17 years old. He finished high school in Minnesota, and I was a single mom, and I think that I raised my son to the best of my ability. Without a father as a single mom. And I think it got to the point in his life where he needed that male role model. Oh, because he was taking everything out on me. He was defiant, wasn't listening, grades was going bad. I mean, it was just, stressful. But it took me a couple of years to make that decision to send him back to Minnesota. And in Minnesota, that's where like his dad's family stays. His dad, his grandma, grandpa, cousins, all the ones that he grew up knowing. So I did send him back to go be with his dad's family because he had male role models there. And it did better his life. Yes, it did. And he actually thanked me for it. I struggled with that. Sometimes I still struggle with that. But back then, for so long, I've had to take care of someone. Then when he left, I think I got into depression. I think I did. I really did. And I think I got lonely, and I was, a homebody. I would, I had a routine, go to work, come home, cook, clean, try to entertain my son a little bit, take him places, just the motherly things that we do. Then when he left, I'm just sitting there like, well, what do I do with my life? I had no clue. And I got lonely. I did. But I think this time it's different. It is so different this time. I'm older, I'm wiser, I'm more mature. I appreciate my solo moments, and it's okay to really just take care of me. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. I have to just make sure that I don't just sit in the house all the time. I just, I used to be a homebody, but being in van life taught me how to get out the house, how to live, how to go experience things. And there are so many things that you can do that don't cost money. Just, going to the lake and just watching the birds, watching people, fix you a lunch, have a lunch at the lake, or just, a lot of things that we can do, that I can do. And so I'm definitely looking forward to what the summer brings, because y'all know Abiyah, the air sign Gemini, I just go with the flow. But this time living alone, I appreciate it a whole lot more than before. And I am definitely not trying to fill in any void with any person or an animal. Okay, that's why I got some plants over there. Okay, they're my babies right there. Hey y'all okay? Okay, all right. See, you ain't even hear 'em. Yeah. I'm over here. This is what happens when you live alone. You end up talking to your plants. Okay. Oh, y'all make my tummy hurt. As I've already went through a lot of changes, I have more changes coming. Yes. And then I'm telling you, menopause is something else, okay? Too much information, okay? Because let me tell you, 1 month, I had 2 cycles in 1 month. 1 month. Then the next month, I'm cramping, my breasts are sore, but no cycle. And it still hasn't came. So I'm like, am I done with my cycles? Or is it gonna come back? I don't know. I have no clue. I have no clue. But it's like, I have no control over my hormones, my body. I just have no control. I just have no control. And that is really something new to me. My goodness. Wow, something new to me. And, the thoughts of approaching the age 50, like, wow. Like, girl, you getting up there. But I still look good. I think so. I think I look good for my age. So I don't care what nobody says. I love myself. So ladies, I just wanted to share some topics, what's on my mind, with you guys. I wanted to do this video 2 days ago, but my mind just wasn't allowing me to think straight. So I apologize. Well, not really. It's just what it is. It's all in one video for you guys. But nonetheless, like I said, guys, I'm not going to keep you up too much longer, but please leave a comment down below if you have any tips or suggestions. You know, I'm aging, I'm living alone, I'm going through menopause. Oh, my goodness gracious. This is exciting. We're gonna see how the summer is gonna go, because Missouri gets hot, humid, and nothing in between. It's just hot and humid. Day or night, it's the same, hot and humid. So we'll see how van life or being in my van or going camping and how I manage that in the summertime being in Missouri for sure. And another thing with my camping, my Jackery went out on me. My little 240 Jackery that I have, yeah, it went out. It don't work. And I think that's my fault, because I know I left the Jackery in my car like all winter. And yeah, I never took it out. So it was there in the summer and in the winter. So I think my Jackery was exposed to extreme temperatures, and I think that's why it went out on me. So I do got to replace that battery, that power station, which I don't know if I'm going to get another Jackery or not. I'm really not sure what I'm going to purchase, but I want something that is more manageable to carry, because my van power station, that thing is heavy. It is so heavy. Like, it's just something that if you move it, you want to move it like once, because it's so heavy. So I need something that's a little bit more manageable. Now, I do love my van power station, but it does everything I need. Oh my goodness, it does everything I need. And it gives me more than enough power. But I want something also that's a little bit more manageable, that I can carry and move around without too much strain on my back and my muscles and all those things, because I'm getting older, y'all. Let's just face it, I'm getting older. And I'm going to embrace this aging, and I'm going to love it, and I'm going to call it my golden years. The 50s, those are going to be my golden years. That's what I'm going to call it. Golden years. Yep, write that down too. Golden years. Yes, write that down. Anyhow, I am going to let you guys roll up on out of here. I appreciate you guys spending some time with me and just hearing my mindset and hearing me chit chat a little bit with you all. So until then, I will see you on my next video. Bye. Love you.